Hey there, cutie pies. So it's the Duchess, and I'm ready to talk about a topic that I actually talk about with a lot of my clients. It's some signs that your angels are near, signs that your angels are trying to communicate with you, that there's some messages for you. A lot of times those signs and signals are there, but we're not quite clear on what it is. And so I really want to address this. I've really had quite a few clients come to me, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, I don't know what it is. And it's definitely their angels or a specific angel, which we can talk about that another time, but how to channel or, communicate with a specific angel. But there's signs and signals so you can at least know what's going on. We're going to go over 5 of those. So the first one, which is actually how I first got, contacted by my angels, and I was like, what is this? Is the ringing ear, okay? This is like really common, and I always tell people like, oh, my ear is ringing, or if your ear is feeling really hot is how it's happening. Sometimes it could be kind of loud, sometimes it could be kind of subtle, it could feel kind of staticky. But if you feel like something going on in your ear, and it don't got to be the right, it's just me, it's always my right ear, it could be your left, it could be both, that means that your angels, guides, are trying to communicate with you, okay? They're trying to bring important messages, and it may be something where you're like, oh, well, I don't know what that means. I can't really understand it. It's okay, because usually the good thing about the angels is they are relentless. So if you hear the ringing, then you know that you can now look for other signs and symbols and really figure out what's trying to be communicated. Also, you could always get a reading, get someone like me to actually intercede and talk with the angels for you. But at least you know there is a message coming in, okay? This can be creepy for some people. I'm saying don't freak out. Just know what it is. And it is what it is. Me, I personally see, right after the ringing, I always see something, but it's not straight up. It's like I see something in my peripheral, reflection, something like that. If you're open to seeing, your angels may show you some visions, okay? So the next one, which is really another main one, is say you're not seeing actual people or actual angels, wings, stuff like that. You could simply see flashing lights. You could see some sort of bright light, some sort of orbs. You can see something that just seems maybe it wasn't there earlier. It's out of the ordinary, and that is okay. Don't freak out. That's the angels is like, okay, well, I said something, but you didn't quite understand. So now let me show you something. And this is at least to get your attention to start trying to pay attention to signs and signals that are coming in. You can see these indoors, outdoors, daytime, nighttime. And that's how you know it's the angels, because it ain't no reflection, okay? It's not, something that's you're usually seeing. It's usually something out of the ordinary, or if your angels are constantly there, it could be something that you're used to seeing, but you should at least know what it is. I do have friends that are very, very good angel communicators, have very good closeness with angels, and the angels come to them in so many different ways, some ways we ain't talking about today, but it was always constant and consistent. She could send me pictures, videos. She's like, oh my goodness, my angels, my angels, my angels. And I'm like, yes, they are. I freaking love it, okay? Next, we have angel numbers and patterns, which is very, very important. I know a lot of people are into this. They notice them. Me, personally, my angels aren't really big on numbers with me. But I have a lot of people, especially like one of my business partners, angels speak to her in the same numbers over and over. She's like, girl, again, it's number 23. It's 32. Again. It's always 2s and 3s. I'm like, oh my goodness. So the angels will show you patterns through numbers. They can show you, 444, 555, 1111, which a lot of people always want to see because they want to see twin flame soulmate stuff, okay? When these numbers are occurring over and over and over and over, that means that your angels have a message for you. I do encourage people that, it's good if you want to look it up, what that number means. You can also actually try to connect with the angels directly yourself or through someone like myself to get a clear message of what they are trying to say to you. A lot of times it is pretty important stuff. I usually don't get angel number messages, but for 2 weeks I was getting a number specifically over and over. We ain't gonna talk about the number interpret because it freaks some people out. But it wasn't a bad message. It was really just a message of a renewal, something that needed to end, releasing something kind of toxic and being able to start something new. And so my angels were reminding me and keeping me on track to that. Next, number 4, the chills. Okay, I know people are like, it's not cold in here, but I got goosebumps, or ooh, ooh. Or if you've ever just had a conversation with someone and it's like, ooh, that is usually your angels, your guides, spirits trying to communicate, let you know their presence, okay? This could be for many different reasons. Sometimes they actually have a message for you, but sometimes they genuinely just want you to know that they are there. I have had spirits contact me that just want to let, a loved one know that they're there, make themselves be known. Sometimes they want a favor. I have to be like, but it really just depends on the reason. But yeah, the chills lets you know usually if you're in a hot room and there's no reason to have the chills, then you already know what it is. If you're in a freezing cold room, you gotta gauge yourself. You gotta gauge if it feels like it's appropriate. If you sleep and then you just got chills come in, if you're just in mid conversation, like random chills really genuinely means that you are being called upon, or there's some sort of communication, some sort of message, and that is okay. The last one, and not my favorite, but it depends on how strong of a dreamer you are. Number 5 is dreams, okay? So the angels can come and talk to you through dreams, communicate messages, show you things through your subconscious, okay? If you remember your dreams, this is all well and good for you. I personally suck at remembering dreams. I probably remember them like twice a year. And that's when I know it's a really strong message, because I could actually remember. But if you can remember, jot that down. The angels want you to take notes about your dreams. They're not wasting their time to come to you in dreams so that you can forget about it or ignore it or act like it didn't happen or just miss it. So when your angels are coming and giving you signs and signals, try to be open, try to listen, try to notice what they are, feed into it, because it's always a message that is much needed. It was definitely a pleasure. I hope that this has helped you in some way. If so, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that is it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.